Hey Scorpio, I'm so sorry. I started your reading and I got a call. Um, so I needed to take it. So I had to stop your reading, but we got to some places. I'm just putting up oracle cards here, but I did want to mention this because this was really unique here and it was kind of like, oh shit. So this is for June 2021, yada yada. Just kind of a little update again, what I said in the other, starting the other video, but I had to stop it. I'm going to be probably postponing my surgery because I have to get out of this house by the 30th. My surgery is scheduled on the 22nd. I have nowhere to heal here, and I'm actually moving out of state. So shit's hitting fan. But anyways, yeah, moving forward with that. I want to read the messages that came through for you guys. I'll get to that in a second, okay? Or I'll do that now. Actually, my brain is all over the place. Yeah, I still chill out. So the first message you had was observing the intensity, dampened, decreased, diminished, depleted, okay? And this is how the original, how did it come out? Oh God, yeah. So we had observing the intensity, and acceptance came out with this. The next card or the next message was loyalty. Who has been loyal and why? And then the card came out denial in reverse. So I almost felt like somebody, as if somebody was like being loyal. I don't know why somebody would be loyal if there's no reason to. It's almost, I mean, what came through was like, what the fuck was it? What did it say? Like spiritual loyalty or something like that. I'm a channel as well, so I like pick up on messages as they come through, and I'm like, what the fuck was said? I can't not answer phone calls sometimes. Like I had to answer that call, and I apologize, but like when I have to answer it, it stops all of the recording. So I do these on my phone. Okay. Yeah, so like almost like some sort of like questioning on why we're being loyal to a situation. What has it provided us to be loyal to a situation? And then the last card out was adversity, and it's in reverse, rejecting a situation, avoiding something. Perhaps we were rejecting something. We are rejecting something now because it brings adversity and we want to get away from adversity. It feels like there's been kind of a strange enmeshment with this energy, you guys. So pardon me. I'm going to pull these over here and we're going to get back into this message. I'm going to read the oracle energies that came out too. So what kind of slapped me in the face actually was the first card out was avoidance, running away, and like avoiding something, getting away from something, or rejecting a situation. Next card out, loyalty, allegiance, fidelity, faithfulness. Loyalty. Who has been? Why? Feeling like there's some questioning on like why we've been loyal to a situation or to a person. Like why that is there. And then the next card was fireworks. There is an intense chemistry here, or there is intense chemistry here. And bottom of the deck, you have anxiety. Okay. I'm going to use this. Show me for Scorpio, please. 2. Okay. You have, it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And you also have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Pardon me. I'm going to move anxiety out of the way because I am. I'm trying to make more space for this for you guys. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read the energy of the person that you're dealing with and then your own, okay? And so it's going to be their energy, their thoughts and feelings, and their actions. Your energy, your thoughts and feelings, your actions, and then the energy between you guys. We'll just put a line in the sand for you, okay? So For Scorpio, please show me the energy of the person that they are dealing with in this situation. Show me the energy of the person that they are dealing with in this situation, please, for Scorpio. Three more. All right, Scorpio, the energy you have is the Magician here for this person. Thoughts and feelings, Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, King of Pentacles, their actions, the Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Tower. All right, now show me for Scorpio's energy, please. What is Scorpio? Where is Scorpio in this situation? And if these are backwards, you know, if this is you and this is them, it resonates for you that way, then just switch it. These are general readings, so they're going to be for a lot of people online, okay? Show me energy for Scorpio 6 times. Okay, Scorpio. So you have the Queen of Pentacles here. The Devil. The Nine of Cups. Three of Wands. These are thoughts and feelings and the actions. Ace of Wands. Six of Wands. Queen of Cups. Energy between you, we have the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords. It's challenging energy, you guys, because if this is between you, this is heartbreak and frustration in a situation, and like somebody not accepting another person or not wanting to accept this. Denial, again, is in reverse over here, so there's kind of like an element of denial about something. The players on the table, we have Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn heavily presented here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so with this person, I feel like somebody here is moving something forward, or they have some sort of energy of wanting to complete something. It's like wanting to, I feel like kind of a guilty energy, to be honest with you guys. I do. I feel like a guilty energy here with this person. Like needing to communicate about something, needing to move forward with something so they can have a better outcome. I feel like, as cheesy as it is, manifestation and trying to bring, I mean, manifestation isn't cheesy, but like the Magician here, what the message that I'm picking up on is somebody is like at a certain point where they've had to get very real with themselves, perhaps about finances, perhaps about what their value or worth is, but there's something about this connection that feels like they need to get very real about something, but also they've had a lot that they've withheld. There's an energy here where it's like one person, perhaps this is your energy, Scorpio, but there was a lot of contentment here. I feel like somebody here was all about, yes, go, happiness. And then here, somebody was not so much, or like they avoided a situation or held themselves back from something. The King of Swords can be very pull back your energy. I'm not engaging in something. I will, you know, it's a colder energy. It can be very detached and just shut off. I feel like this person has some sort of guilt about that, though, to be quite honest with you. There's a lot of psychological play in this reading that I'm feeling as well. A lot of deep psychology here into the hows and whys do we do things. Because this person essentially enacted the tower on this situation, or they stopped it. They stopped it. Now, I don't know if this was them being very stubborn, being very much about like money. Perhaps there was an issue where they did not value something, and or they didn't see the value in something or you, and they just like pulled away and got very distant and quiet. But I feel like this isn't a problem for this person. Perhaps it's been a problem for them in their life. It's like a misuse of judgment, or like a harsh judgment that really, it affects them. It affects everybody, but it affects them very, very much so. And I feel here that they have like guilt about it. They've carried that. It feels that way. And here though too, it's like, I don't know if this person, I feel like this person felt like they had to like, they had duties, or like they had things to do, or not things to do, but just like they put other things ahead of this. They put other things ahead of a connection here. And here it feels like somebody was trying to give to something, and that was not met, or it was avoided, it was shut down. There was an opportunity being presented here and it was shut down. This has a lot of energy to do with the last reading that I read for you guys as well, where, what was it, Pisces was the first card out, I believe. Yeah, the Queen of Cups was the first card out. The Queen of Cups is the last card out now, so interesting for that. Perhaps this person decided to go back to something in the past, or like they had other opportunities. This Knight of Wands is somebody who can be very opportunistic. A lot of options, somebody weighing out their options, somebody weighing out the value of situations. I feel like I'm dealing with somebody who is very value-oriented, quality versus quantity or something like that. Yet I feel like maybe there was more quantity than quality, because I feel like they misjudged something here. Because you have the potential for something of a pair. You have a pairing here, a very loving one, very nurturing and considerate pairing as well, but somebody either was not available to that. This is less emotional. This is more emotion. This is less emotion. This is just very practical, tactical, very mentally stability focused. So this is somebody that deals with the practical things of life, and they really are very rigid in how they approach something. Maybe they had a difficult time accepting somebody. The Queen of Cups, I feel here as well. This is, I will say this can be a very eccentric energy. I will, in a good way. But if we're dealing with situations like finances and career, there's an element to this card also that kind of hit on the Hierophant energy for me. It's somebody that's very traditional based, very much about their money, very much about what is practical, what makes sense. Can I touch it? Can I see it? Can I smell it? Can I taste it? Like, is it real in that regard? It's not about like the emotions. It's not about the feelings. It's about the experience of the moment. That's what I feel, the experience of the moment. I don't know if this person saw this as a sexual conquest here. We have the Ace of Wands with the Devil here. So this energy is talking more about sexual connections, carnal connections, which are fine. But like if somebody just sees the situation for that, then that may be it. Maybe it was something that they viewed as, this is good for now, but that may be it. Well, this other person over here, this could be your energy or theirs or whomever I'm talking to, but while this person over here is feeling deeply, they want to stabilize something. They want to, okay, so this Queen of Pentacles energy also came out in that last reading. It was somebody that wanted to stabilize an energy. And I feel the Queen of Pentacles in that last reading also covered the Queen of Cups. It could talk about two different opportunities between people or for people, but I feel here like, because you have a lot of people here. I feel here that this is almost somebody that like lovingly wanted to nurture a situation into existence. Okay, so I'm picking up this situation then. Loyalty. Who has been loyal? I feel like this person here, whomever this is, has been like blindly loyal, or like has given blind faith to something, and that has caused them to question, why have I done that? Why have I given like so much energy to something that has not been reciprocal. I feel like somebody pulled away and shut things down with the Tower. You know, perhaps they recognized for themselves that this was something more sexual than anything. Perhaps they were resistant to things moving forward in a positive way because they didn't see that this could be a very positive and loving outcome, a very connected outcome. And it's like now they do. But now this person, whomever I'm talking to, this Queen of Cups energy, has dealt with this Tower energy. Rejecting a situation, avoiding something. It's literally this combination here. There's a rejecting energy. It's avoiding things that are not healthy for you. Sometimes it can talk about, I feel in this regard, it talks about dismissing an opportunity that was presented, but overall the outcome has kind of unraveled here. Yeah, so I'm just going to clarify things because I feel like this is very similar to the last reading I did. I don't want to do like just a repeat energy. But if that's what people are going through, then so be it. I feel a big message in this reading, though, is just this is itself, loyalty. Who has been loyal and why? I feel like somebody's like been silently loyal to the idea of somebody, or like silently loyal, like I am yours, when you have no reason to give that energy to somebody. Or maybe you feel that you do, but I don't feel it here. This is rejection energy. This is almost like kind of like a beaten puppy dog. Like I still love you. You know, I accept that you beat me and torture me and you're very mean to me and you're cold and you lock me in the basement with no food or water, but I love you because you're the only thing in my life, like that kind of energy. And I don't mean to like be belittling or like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, like you're stupid for that. Like we all have, okay, I'm sorry. I have to look at this with a sense of compassion. I don't mean to be rude or mean. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm kind of coming upon this energy of like, why were we loyal to somebody that was not there for us? Why were we loyal to somebody that viewed us more as a sexual conquest than anything? It's like this can be a problem for the Queen of Cups, though, because when they are involved in loving situations, they give all. They bare their soul. They trust unabashedly, just open themselves. They flay themselves for people, and they just trust them blindly sometimes, you know, especially if they are dealing with codependent energy. And they can get taken advantage of very easily. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. All of the water signs can. It's the ability for that human being to be so trusting, which is a testament into itself, because it really penetrates and talks about the blind faith that people can have. And I think that that's actually a very potent and wonderful trait to have. But you also have to guide it. You just can't be blindly trusting of somebody, you know, because not everybody is going to show you that they value you. And sometimes when you do that, people who have darker motives, people who that are, you know, work on their own behalf and do things that they want and are more selfish, they'll take advantage of that because they see that they can abuse it. They see that, oh, I can walk all over this person. They've made themselves a doormat for me. Whatever. It diminishes, like, while the intentions here may have been like absolutely forthright and honest, and I love you and I trust the situation and I care and I value you, like this other person, it doesn't make them value. It's just like, it's like so easily given that it feels like, wow, I can just take advantage of that. You know, I don't need to work for it. It's already there on a silver platter twice. I don't know why I'm saying twice, but twice. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Show me the energy of the King of Swords here. King of Pentacles coming out here. King of Pentacles is right here. So this person, yeah, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person is about their money. I feel like finances are very important for this person. I do. I feel like finances are very important for this person. Perhaps this is where they get their sense of self. Perhaps this is part of their identity. Perhaps this is something that they're learning about themselves too, yet they're still attached to that. But also with this being presented as well, now with the Queen of Pentacles here too, I can also see how it's like we do recognize the connection. We do now recognize that these are very equal partners that could have been. But I feel here too, Scorpio or whoever I'm talking to, a lot of Scorpio readings also involve a lot of cross watchers as well. So you guys are more than welcome to be here. I feel like somebody here is observing the intensity or like the flicker of it. I'm feeling flicker. Where at one point it was like a raging inferno flame. Now it's kind of like a flicker. So that tells me that our emotions have had a long enough time to process this and dampen it out. Dampen, decrease, diminish, depleted. So through the actions of this person, it's actually depleted the intensity of this situation, which I think is an eye-opener for somebody over here, because it challenges them to question, why have I been loyal to this? It challenges them to look at a situation through honesty of what has been presented versus what we want, what we envision, what is idealistic. This is a very idealistic energy here, and it's in opposition to the devil. So in opposition to the devil, I have to look at this as the things that we attach ourselves when it comes to codependent energy, the things that we attach ourselves when it comes to situations where we are involved with people who do not have our best interest at heart, who see us as gullible and who take advantage of that. I feel like somebody kind of felt that here, like they saw you as kind of like a doormat. I have to say what I see. I feel it's like they rejected you in the past now, and this kind of has the same thread of that last reading. They rejected you in the past, now you, through time, are rejecting them. But we'll see if this is a true rejection. For it to be presented here though, and like for this to like literally fly out, I'm not gonna go and like re-edit or edit the other video. It was like 5 minutes into it and my phone rang. I don't have the time right now to edit, but it was kind of cool how like I was talking about this, avoiding something, and then this flung out, and then talking about loyalty, and then this flung out like loyalty. It's like, okay, here we go. So we're at least in alignment here for Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like this is a situation where we're having to look at ourselves in a very deep way and figure out why we've been loyal to something, why we may need to avoid something now and reject it a bit more. All right, show me so you have the Eight of Pentacles. I was going to ask, show me the 10 of Wands here, the Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, again, I keep getting this energy of this person. I'm honestly getting an energy of somebody who may be obsessed with money or finances, somebody who's greedy, miserly, obsessed with money. Maybe that, okay, finances and career. I feel like somebody is just like, the way that they cope is through just like almost workaholicism. They're a workaholic. It feels like that could be a possibility, or like they engage in things that just completely, if it's not finances, it's just engaging in situations that completely take their energy and immerse themselves into them so they don't have to like think of other things. It's like a full immersion. And I feel that they're guilty about that, where in hindsight, we should have looked at this situation in a deeper way. We should have considered it. We should have maybe not thrown it under the rug, you know? Where there maybe should have been more reciprocity being taken and given, you know, with the Six of Pentacles here. Show me the Knight of Wands for this energy, this person. So, okay. So for the Knight of Wands, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Three of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. So this person, it feels like at some point in the past, or whatever they may have been dealing with, they were talking to another person. They were talking to somebody who I feel like maybe was attractive to them, or like somebody through their friends group, or like somebody who they were connecting with. Perhaps it was somebody that was at work. I don't know. But there was some aspect of this connection that they were having with another person that felt like the Nine of Cups for them, where you were feeling the Nine of Cups for them. They were feeling the Nine of Cups for somebody else. So Nine of Cups can talk a lot about wish fulfillment. It can also talk about feeling reciprocity on an emotional level, feeling comfortable around people, feeling that they're your true friends, or at least they have the potential to be like solid fabric. We are of the same cloth type people. And then the Magician here. So in the past, it's all shadowed by the moon here. The Magician was moving towards something else. And it's interesting, if you look really, really hard on this card, the Magician has somebody in his hands and it's like he's dropping them. So he had, I feel like this is the energy here. He had like somebody in the palm of his hand and letting them go. Or tossing them back and forth, because it's an option. It's something that you can do. Either way, now we have the Magician again, but I feel it's like looking at this situation like, this didn't work out. Show me the Tower here for this energy. So you have the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant here with the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Endings, endings, endings. So I feel like this is, I'm going to say this, you know, just because they're all this way anyhow. I mean, like every connection, no matter what it is karmic. I will say that, okay? I think there's a lot of confusion online and on YouTube where people are like, oh, it's a karmic situation. Oh, it's a soulmate situation. It's a twin flame situation. It's all fucking karma, homie. Like, it's all karma. No matter what it is, it's all karmic related, okay? Karma is to help heal. Karma is to help change perceptions. It helps us break ourselves open. Karmic energies are catalysts for how we change and how we purify ourself, our energy, and how we regenerate, okay? There's nothing wrong with karma. I think so many people have like assumed karma is a bad thing. Karma is wonderful. Karma is freedom. You know, sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's wonderful. But whatever it is, what I'm feeling here, though, is that this Tower with this person, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, if this was a connection that they felt that was solid, it diminished. They were trying to potentially give like some sort of stability to something, it diminished. I will say, too, the King of Pentacles can, you know, I'm picking up the King of Wands energy, actually, just because the King of Wands can denote somebody who's actually married. We have the Queen of Wands here, so I'm kind of feeling like I wonder if this was a marriage partner or like somebody this person was already involved with. Either way, the connection here, though, with this person is somebody that they found very attractive. But there was no commitment to be had there, or perhaps it was the exiting of a commitment that they were dealing with, and they were having to deal with whatever was involved in that. Either way, it's over. It was painful for everybody here. But then here we are in this situation. So, okay. Show me the Magician. Seven of Pentacles here. So this is an assessment, wanting to get away from situations that have been problematic, changing. Okay, I heard changing the vows. Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know if, because I don't want to fuck with you guys. It's not what I'm trying to intend. I'm not intending to do that. Like, vows can talk about, when I hear vows, I hear like messages about marriage, at least. Then we have the Hierophant here. This can talk about connections that deal with marriage and longer standing commitments. Changing the vows. The vows. Assessing the vows. What is that? Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You have the Five of Swords in reverse here. So whatever the situation was for this person, things changed, okay? With the Five of Swords here, this can talk about really, really problematic conversations, really problematic communication styles, verbal abuse, emotional, verbal abuse type situations, a loss of love, lack of connection, a disintegration of a connection. So observing the intensity, dampen, decrease. I feel like this is a mirrored image or like a mirrored reading. Like they dealt with something in their life that kind of dissipated, it definitely decreased and dissipated. And it's like you also experienced that through them, but you were experiencing it for your own reasons here. Three of Pentacles 2 in reverse is a lack of commitment, a lack of control, a lack of connection with a person or with a group of people. But I feel like this is a lack of connection with whomever this was. All right, so I'm going to use a different deck. Thank you. Okay. All right, so for this energy moving forward here, Scorpio. Okay. Okay. So I'm supposed to do this. Okay. All right. So we have here for the, sorry, let's start it here at the top. With the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands. So now we see stability in something. We see that there's a potential for a connection with somebody else, with you. And we now see this, oh my God, fucking figure it out. I feel like this person had opportunities and they made the wrong one. Or no, they didn't make the wrong one. It was for their growth, whatever it is. But they fucked up a situation. That's what it feels like. And now it's like, oh my God. Yeah, what I want to say here right now is you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like that's kind of what I'm feeling from this person. Like you can't have your cake and eat it too. I feel like this person is more opportunistic. I'll be quite honest with you, Scorpio. And like they do feel guilty about something, but there's still like this kind of pompous attitude, like an arrogant attitude here, like as if they can still swing in and have this situation with you. Okay, so with the Devil here, you have the Empress. These are things that whomever I'm talking to here, you've had to go through the depths. You've had to go through some really, really dark places. But what it's done is it's cracked you open to find soul healing, to change your perception of something. Again, I'm being brought to this energy of loyalty, like blind faith loyalty, like holding on to something or being like utterly unwaveringly loyal to somebody who either isn't there or has shown you that they don't deserve that type of loyalty, but yet the heart is loyal or the emotions are loyal, or we've just pounded it into ourselves that we remain loyal to this. That needs to be shifted. That needs to be observed if you're dealing with anything like that. And now rejecting a situation, avoiding something. I feel like that's kind of the energy at hand here for this person. Here, with the Nine of Cups, you have the Page of Cups. So, you know, I'll be honest with you. For some of you, this has been able to be, you've been able to help yourself through connecting with people who love you, your family, your friends, your closest connections. So kind of that energy, these romance angels, there's one card in there, let your friends help you. That's kind of what I'm picking up on this right now. It's like this may have been a really dark place for you to be in, but through the connection of those who you've loved and who care about you, definitely. But now also too, I do want to say, I'm going to take a sip of water just because I feel parched. I feel like I'm in the desert. For some of you, I feel like there's an opportunity for you to look at a situation through a very, very interesting lens, because it feels like you have somebody coming back or you have somebody wanting to, I'm hearing, question you about something. If anything, you should be questioning them. I don't know why this questioning you. That gives me an energy of entitlement that shouldn't be there. Or this person has like a very inflated sense of ego about themselves and the way that they like look at you. Perhaps it's okay. So in the beginning of this reading, I said something about like maybe you made yourself almost to appear as a doormat, or maybe you were so bent over backwards for this person and you like showed them like this just like blind, unwavering faith and allegiance, some loyalty, that maybe they have it in their mind that they can just come in when they want, question you. I don't understand that, but I'm going to not fixate on it because I'll be here all day. Yeah, so okay. So for some of you, you're like intently waiting for an apology from this person. You're wanting to... I feel like I'm on a chain. Okay, so fucking images. I feel like I'm on a chain here. Like I'm a little, like I'm, I have to tell you what I feel, and I have to tell you the way that I see it. Please know that I'm not calling you a certain thing, or I'm not trying to be belittling or hyper judgmental of you. I just have to express the way that I am receiving a image. And so what I'm receiving an image is there's a dog in a backyard, and there's a pole, and this dog is on a very short leash from the pole, and it's like trying to move forward, but then it's stopped because there's only so much length of leash here. And this is kind of the energy of like, it's wanting to run towards something, but it's shut. It's stopped. There's a stopper here. So that leash is protecting it from running away towards something. The leash is protecting it from running towards something. So what that's telling me is pull your energy back. If your automatic reaction is to just run blindly towards this person or situation, you need to observe it more. Observing the intensity. So I feel like there's an intensity still here, even though things have dampened, decreased, diminished, depleted. There's still some energy of like, it's you. It's really you. Like, there's something about that we need to... It comes into like this blind loyalty type of energy. And I know people are probably going to be pissed off at me because I'm not loyal to anybody, blah, blah, blah. I can take care of myself first. Great, please do. But whomever I'm talking to, it's like you've had this like internal like, they want me. They're back. They care about me. And like, if you're having those energies, think about where they come from, why they came, why they feel that way. Scorpio, I almost said Leo. Scorpio. Okay, I'm going to move on. So with the Three of Wands, you have the Seven of Swords. So this energy, the Three of Wands is about receiving back, you know, what you've intently put effort into. It's starting to get, you're starting to reap the rewards of what you've engaged in, what you put your energy into. And I feel that this, you would put your energy into something that wasn't reciprocal, that was more so with the Seven of Swords, like a cheater, or you put your energy towards somebody that couldn't value you or couldn't give to you what you wanted. They couldn't match you. They couldn't mirror you. They had too much shit going on in their life, which maybe wasn't communicated, or maybe it was communicated and you were still holding on. I don't know. I can't say that. This is for a lot of people, but the energy that I'm picking up on is for this kind of situation and intensity. And here we have this acceptance energy. Like, you must accept what actually is. This is not a time for... This is not a time for like Neptune. I'm feeling Neptune. It's illusionary energies. It's deceptive energies. It's sticking to things that are not real. But we have this vision that we've created in ourselves that is so real. And we've lived in that energy. But it's not real. It's like fictitious. It's idealism. You cannot be idealistic with people. I feel too, for some of you, whoever this resonates for, I feel too with the Seven of Swords here. This can also talk about strategizing a situation now, okay? And that's kind of an interesting position to be part of, or a position to look at it from, like strategizing a situation. So what does that tell me? Like, you're strategizing a situation. Like, I wouldn't want to be part of this. Like, why are we strategizing it? Because strategizing tells me that we're like intently trying to work on something here. We're trying to figure out a different way to go about something. We're trying to figure out a different way to experience something, or like to implement it. The last thing we want to do here, Scorpio, is to, I feel, give in. It's like the last thing we want to do is like give in or keep giving in. The Ace of Wands, you have the Ten of Swords. Again, this like wanting to move forward. I keep getting the dog on the leash. It's like wanting to run freely and move forward and like, you know, yes, yes, yes. But like we have to pull it back. We have to pull it back. There's a reason that that chain is there. There's a reason. It's almost as if what I'm feeling is like somebody who's just like, let me go, you know, and like the universe is like, no, I have you tethered to this chain, and there's a reason for you tethered to this chain because you're going to run back to this shit. I'm sorry, I have to say that. I'm not going to BS you guys. I love you. You know, Ten of Swords here. This is not a healthy situation. They have the Ten of Swords here. You have the Ten of Swords here. Like, do not give to things that have not given back to you. Do not give to things that have been cruel to you. You know, if anything, give back to yourself. Have that level of self-compassion and awareness. Here I feel with the Six of Wands, you have Temperance. It's like wanting to create a sense of ease, wanting to bring back balance. I feel a lot of you feel like this is a twin flame journey situation. I'll be honest with you. I'm very hesitant to deal with twin flame stuff on this channel just because I have a lot of my own reserve about that. And well, as I've learned and grown and read about it, like I feel that there are a lot of interesting key elements to that for growth and for that are real. I feel that YouTube and the way that it's presented, the twin flame journey, is really fucking toxic. It's really toxic, and it almost fosters situations where we give our energy to problematic, avoidant people who have no regard for us. And that's where I like I put my boundary up for that. And so I don't talk about twin flame shit on this channel a lot. I mean shit, but I don't talk about that subject matter a lot. But overall here, it feels like there is somebody that's kind of like in that blind faith, blind loyalty, and they want to heal this situation because they feel it's like the alchemy of it. Temperance is all about alchemy. What is alchemy? Alchemy is taking things that don't necessarily go together and merging them, making them meld together, shifting them together so they are one. Sometimes that's not healthy. Sometimes oil and water are not going to mix, you know? If anything, heal yourself. Have compassion for yourself. Queen of Cups and the Star. Heal yourself. Look at yourself and your situation through a lens of compassion and clarity. There's more for you here, Scorpio, or whoever I'm talking to. But it's like, I feel like it's kind of like that cocoon effect, like when you're the little moth or the butterfly in a cocoon. It's like a transitional period, and you eventually like break free of this small confined space, and then you have the ability to fly. It's like you get to look at situations with a completely different sense of awareness. Like, I'm no longer stuck in this little cocoon. I can fly now. Okay, so I'm gonna get advice here for this reading, just because center energy for the energy between you, Three of Swords, Four of Cups. This is not a situation that I would want to be giving to, I'll be honest. Give me advice for this reading. So first two cards out, you have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Some of you have been watching this person, maybe watching you as well, but either way, secretly watching intentfully. Eight of Pentacles, Magician in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. I'm going to leave that there. Eight of Swords under the Queen of Pentacles right here. So having a lot of problems with figuring out how to go about something, what to trust, what to believe in. I feel somebody is watching a situation, and I will say this right now because it's banging me. Okay, I'm going to say it's banging me because that's what I just heard. It's banging me. Okay, so the Knight of Wands. I feel like this person, I feel like there's an element of this person that if they can't have you, maybe we can have sex. Like, that's kind of what I'm presented here with. If I can't have you fully and you don't want, you know, it's like trying every angle. Trying every angle. What the fuck? What kind of person is that? I don't like that. It's like trying to, okay, if I can't have you in fullness and you do reject me, well, can we have sex then? Oh, no, you can't have sex. Go fuck yourself, literally. Eight of Pentacles here in reverse. This is not something that we put our energy into. It's not something that we work for or towards. It's not something that you want to get involved with. You have the Magician here in reverse, Magician over here as well. This is a trickster. This is somebody that is not on the level, that's not honest with you. It's not somebody who is actually going to be genuine with you. They get what they want. They approach things with an angle. There's always an angle with this Magician in reverse. I'd question why we still give loyalty to something. That's a big one here, and maybe that's not resonating for a lot of people, but for whoever it's for, we need to break away from that. We need to know why we need to, like, the universe has us tethered to a chain that says you can only go this far, don't move forward, don't proceed, stop it, and yet we're trying to run past the chain. Show me. Thank you. So you have Amethyst in reverse. Let's read about Amethyst. Inner peace. It's in reverse. I'm feeling a lot of lack of inner peace right now, I'll be honest. A powerful protector, purifier, natural tranquilizer. Amethyst calms the mind and balances extremes. It feels extreme. Self-understanding. You have an addictive personality. Yes, it feels like somebody addicted to something problematic, but we're still going after it. I have to have it. I have to have it. If you have to have it, go back to it because you're going to receive it again. I don't feel like this person has the ability to protect you. I don't feel like this person has the ability to show you what you need. It's like broken people playing with broken people, expecting things to be fixed. It's not healthy. Self-understanding. You have an addictive personality. Make a concerted effort to overcome such behavior or obsessions of any kind and avoid overindulgence. Balance work and play. You are prone to excess in both. Understanding hidden causes of compulsive actions brings peace. Hand your will over to your soul and allow your spirituality to flourish. Divination. Release self-defeating programs. Do not rely on others. You create anything you set your mind to. Be shrewd in business dealings. Pay attention to your family. An honest verdict and success in a court case are possible. Maintain your integrity and let the universe decide. Healing insight. Letting go of cravings leads to inner freedom and creates well-being. Frequencies high to exceptionally high. Chakras, third eye and crown. Timing is Aquarius and Pisces. Soul path is developing unshakable inner peace. Okay. So I'm going to leave this reading here. Can you give me some... Can you give me some advice for this person, please? Just for this person. The Ace of Swords coming out in reverse. Nine of Cups. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles presented over here twice. All right. Six of Wands. So somebody that's still persistent in the idea of wanting a victory or wanting something to be recognized here, maybe wanting recognition. Maybe you just need to, maybe you were so rejected in this, you feel like you need to be recognized or seen or heard of or like seen. I'm going to say here, you don't. I mean, maybe you feel like you do, but that's not healthy to be so on somebody or wanting to be there with somebody that just cannot show you that they give a shit. The Ace of Swords in reverse is telling me that there needs to be better clarity here, better understanding. You're also potentially dealing with somebody who lies and manipulates. It's not a healthy energy, and for you to be in this way, it tells me that your clarity about a situation, it's almost like a self-deceptive effort here. Nine of Cups. It's like, because we feel like this is our person. This is my Nine of Cups. This is my happiness. This is my joy. The Nine of Cups is in the center of this reading as well. It's a focus on what I feel like it's like the focus of like almost an imaginary potential. I'm going to have to say that. I know people are probably going to be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I don't like that message at all. But I have to say this. King of Pentacles in reverse. Very selfish, very self-serving energy. Please do not engage with that energy. It's not healthy. It's not happy. Okay. All right. I'm going to let this go. I hope you guys are cool. I hope you're good. Okay, I'm being told to read a Nocturna. Jesus, your reading's like almost an hour long. Show me for Scorpio. I'm going to read this. I'm not reading this. Okay, so you have Starfish. Let's see where Starfish is. Okay, 33, it's page 33, but immediately what I'm being told is, so somebody's maybe coming out of the dark night of the soul energy. Sometimes that can last for years, you know, Saturn return energy. I don't know where that is for somebody, but maybe you are dealing with that. It can be from 27 to 30, and it can last for a couple of years. Maybe we're coming out of that energy. Starfish. Healing, regrowth, sensory. A starfish is one of the many creatures that can regrow a lost limb. The many nerves that stretch from the center of the animal to its arms even allows a completely severed limb to regenerate into a whole new starfish. Loss is painful, but it is very inevitable and necessary, and a necessary part of life. However, with each experience, there is opportunity for learning and for growth. This is kind of what I'm feeling here. Like somebody is so attached to something, it's almost as if you have to like cut the limb off to let it go. We're like holding on so tight to something that we have to like cut the limb off to be free from it. And you can do that. It's going to be hard to do, but you can do that. Okay, I gotta go. I love you guys. I hope that this is helpful. If it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. It really does help me, honestly. Yeah, I love you. Take care. Oops. Bye-bye.